But isn't there this like will of the people thing? Like in Charlotte, right? They had this massive influx of people, and all the residents there said, we want transit, increase the sales tax. Like the population here, if they got behind something and quickly voted on increasing taxes to pay for more transit services, couldn't we could theoretically shorten that time frame way down, right? If there was a lot of public pressure.
Yeah. I mean, what at least I saw out of the successful 2018 All for Transportation ballot initiative here in Hillsborough County was the citizens voted for it,
right,
and passed it, and then it got overturned at the Florida Supreme Court and canceled. But the citizens saw that there was massive growth, and their commute to Tampa was only going to get worse.
Right.
The roads are getting worse. There is no other option. A lot of that money was going to go to transit to give viable options for people. And it wasn't based on any particular detailed plans. It was the idea that, well, we're going to have to do something.
And we need funding. We need the money to be able to build what we need to build.
Hillsborough County has a huge backlog in even maintaining the roads that are already here. So, I mean, but it was a sort of citizen-led initiative that said we need to solve this problem.
And certainly dropped a bomb on that conversation, right? Certainly everyone took note. It passed. And then I don't know if you can speak on it or if you know the details, but didn't it not go through because of basically semantics? Like there was wording in the language that kind of disrupted the flow of truly passing something like that?
Yeah, it came down to an issue which was probably thought of as a really good thing by having a citizen-led oversight of the tax money as it came in, and then a group of citizens was named to make sure that the money was being spent as the voters voted on it. And that was deemed by the Supreme Court of Florida to be inappropriate to have citizens and not the county commission overseeing the tax. That's my understanding of it. I'm sure if there were lawyers here, they would probably tell me that there was other stuff too, but that was one of the key issues, at least, that they turned over, that it had to be based with the county commission.
Yeah.
That's just the way in Florida the tax revenue is managed by the counties.
Yeah, they wanted to spend the money how they saw fit. Which,
right, exactly.
Makes sense. I mean, I get it. It. Unfortunately, though, what timing that was, 2018. I mean, we could have really used that money now.
Right, yeah.
So
and before the court decided, they generated over $500 million was collected. And then that has been a political football up in Tallahassee on how to dole out the $500 million.
Right. They have the money. That's the frustrating part. And the two biggest things I see people really rally for is affordable housing and transportation. And they're both kind of related, right? You have this massive influx of people. We have low supply that brings the price level up, right? And then you have more people living here. So then you need more transportation services for people. And so for the citizens to see that in 2018, pre-COVID, right, when Water Street was maybe starting to be built, at least here in Tampa, St. Pete had way less condominium projects. You go to St. Pete, and it's incredible how much development is happening. I mean, the growth is not just something you see on TV or something you see in a statistic. You can physically see the cranes in the air.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So for the citizens in Hillsborough to go, yes, we need the money. Let's tax ourselves. Let's do this. And then the money ended up in limbo. And now the conversation is so muddy and shifted, and like there's really no light at the end of the tunnel. It seems it's so frustrating.
It seems to be so right now.
Yeah.
They in 2024 we have a lot of different political discussions going on related to transportation and growth. But if you think about it, certainly there is a lot of folks talking about needing more affordable housing throughout the Tampa Bay area. As you say, a lot of people moving here, limited supply of houses, so the prices is going way up. Certainly in Pinellas County, because everyone wants to live close to the beach, and those prices are ridiculous. If you think about it, though, to a person's limited income, if you have a lot of government subsidies and you build a condominium, say for 30 people to have an affordable condo versus building a SunRunner or some other way that you wouldn't have to have a car to go from St. Pete to Tampa along this new bridge that they're building. If that could be a service that came every 5 minutes,
right,
and was low cost, then that would that would save the same person a lot more money than, well, a lot more people could save money than just the 40 people that got into that condo.
Oh yeah.
And it does seem like no matter what we're going to do, we're not going to be able to build enough affordable housing for everybody.
Yeah, certainly not the government, right?
Right, I mean, the government won't be able to do it.
There's only so much tax dollars that can go towards something like that. It really is up to the developers and the private individuals that are building these real estate projects. They're right. The ones that are going to have to create the supply. If you enjoyed this clip, click here for the full episode and make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.